just here for a good time.
7 weeks ago, 10 singles took a brave leap of faith in order to find love. Last time.
It's okay to throw me around a little bit or, you know, hair pulling, ass smacking, stuff like that.
I'm game. I do have love for you. I'm in this. I care.
And that's why I am trying, and I'm going to keep trying.
Just doesn't feel like he's taking it seriously.
You opted out of your ring today?
I just forgot to put it back on.
I think it's very disrespectful for my husband to not have his ring on. It pretty much feels like he's abandoned the marriage.
How do we get to the bottom of the text message?
You're not going to call your cousin?
No, I'm not. This is my marriage. I'm not going to get her involved.
All David did was shoot me a text saying, like, hey, can you cover for me?
He hasn't told you who it was supposed to be for?
No, I don't know about that at all.
Wow.
Yeah, holy.
And tonight.
Want to go play some video games?
You look hot, honestly.
I like
you look
Did you hear
really
what she
good.
said?
That's the first time I've heard it. So.
I have to pack my sage, pack my crystals.
There's just too many crystals and burning of incense, and it's just not me.
I almost don't know come decision day. What if I look at you and I'm like, that was nice.
The text message that was sent to you was supposed to be sent to another girl.
Who do you think it is?
My tiny suspicion is that it could be Madison. It's gonna be an interesting couples retreat.
There needs to be no further conversation on this.
I'm about to pack my bags and get the out of here.
Divorce papers.
Did you sign the document?
No, no, thank you.
This is Married at First Sight.
I didn't even, oh.
Did he just fart?
Every couple is on their own marriage journey, but at this point, it's imperative that each of them start to dig in to find out what they really need from their spouse and address any unanswered questions or lingering issues they might have. Because in less than 2 weeks, they'll have to make one of the biggest decisions of their lives, whether to stay married or get a divorce.
Have a seat. Have a seat.
Gorgeous. Thank
Feel at
you.
home.
Is this like a historic home, or?
Yes, it is a historic home.
Leslie is my intuitive healer. I think she can be a great service today, just shedding a little light. You know, Juan has been super open to working on the romance aspect, but his energy is still indecisive. So Juan and I are getting a little love reading. I'm really hoping that she can share some insight today and help a romantic connection. May we prosper, may we grow, may we flow in abundance. So I was telling Juan I met you earlier this summer, and you gave me like the most beautiful energy cleanse.
Yeah, and it was very special for me. Have you ever had a reading before?
What kind of reading?
So I do intuitive reading.
Okay.
And so I read your guides and angels. I also kind of check into your timeline spiritually and just get intuitive messages.
Yeah.
So, and then I work with the tarot as guides for a lot for you, for a visual of what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
All right, so I'm already kind of tuning in. Are we ready to go? You want us?
Yeah, sure, let's do this.
So you're definite soulmates. I see a deep soul connection, and I hate that word. I don't like to use that. It's overused, but there's like a deep soul level. What's the power dynamic within the relationship?
Oh man, I don't know. I haven't really.
For me, it was this tango of energy. It was like, you know, this shift of energy, like who is more vulnerable with who. It was
Is
like
it hard for you to be vulnerable?
100%. Sometimes you find yourself like questioning how like to navigate through a marriage where you got married to somebody just like you met without any kind of information about them, you know?
It's unique.
It is very unique.
You know, and there's a lot. I bet there's a lot you've been realizing about yourself. Yeah, I do feel like you're really both very grounded and real about this.
Yeah, I would say so.
Yeah,
I mean, you know,
it's
we're
not
both-
like romanticizing each other.
No,
How physical is this?
it's not physical at all.
Not yet.
No.
Yeah, but you're ready to share with each other a little bit more, maybe. Give your relationship a chance. Give your partner, you're working on your partnership. Yeah, this is, for me, I really do feel like fated and slotted. Whoever put you together did an amazing job. Tell me, I mean, is there anything that you're kind of hesitant about?
I don't think I'm hesitant about anything. I think I've just tried to be as like natural to my feelings and let myself feel all the feelings.
I think I'm very analytical, and my approach has been like, all right, let's work our way up. If there's like a romantic connection, you know, because otherwise.
I am curious about that, but I feel mostly on your end. I don't know why I feel your career or your analytic mind takes over and kind of ruins the love energy between the two of you. So that's why I want you to kind of put the mind on the back burner, because maybe this shouldn't make sense. Maybe there is no way of analyzing that, you know?
Well, it's an interesting approach. I mean, I guess I'll give it some thought.
I do want to just encourage you to just stay in the present, stay with the fun, and realize your strengths rather than weaknesses. It was so wonderful to meet both of you. Thank you for being so vulnerable and open to the process.
Thank you, I appreciate that.
Thank you.
Yeah, awesome.
Thank you.
Thanks for having me.
Thank you for sharing your insight. Oh, thank you.
All right, yeah, awesome, thank you.
Take care.
All right.
This was helpful. I liked it. This is cool.
I'm not like a huge fan of tarot readings or card readings, you know. I think like it starts getting into your head, and I like to live life on a blank slate.
I think it's just like a great tool. Like, how can I grow? Or like, what am I not seeing?
You know, I'm not looking beyond. I'm not reading too much into the cards, to be honest with you.
We about to catch fire. We about to light it up. We about to catch fire.
Right. I'm excited to have a little cooking time in the kitchen.
Be careful with that knife. I'm trying to make it to decision day, so don't slip with that knife.
That's very true. What have you been thinking about decision day? I feel like it's gonna come up before we know it.
Yeah, it's coming fast. I want to make sure we're making a decision for the rest of our lives. You know?
Yeah, for sure.
Are there any things that you're concerned about, or how are you feeling?
Yeah, I mean, I'm definitely feeling good. I think there's definitely still stuff that we're gonna have to figure out for the long term. Like, you know, right now we both have our leases that go for a while after decision day. So kind of what would that look like after we move out of here? Like, where's the next move? And, you know.
Yeah, I mean, those are all real things.
Yeah, what are your thoughts on it?
Yeah, I mean, obviously we have an obligation to our current leases, but after that, I don't know, you know?
And then would you want to automatically, you know, go to spending all time together, like both of us stay with each other at each other's places, or going back to staying at our own places?
You know, there's always a compromise, I think, in everything. So I think we can find one and go from there. That's what I'm trying to do, too, with us, is live in the moment. I think we're in agreement for the most part on that, unless you feel different.
Yeah, no, I just wanted to pick your brain on that for sure. You know, the future, it's quickly approaching, and it just kind of feels like I'm the only one thinking about this right now. Like, I wish he would take the lead on our plans for after decision day, or, you know, make his own decisions about what that potential future could look like.
We're married, so I feel like we should spend the majority of the time together. And you want me to ride with you, or what?
Well, I suppose that's up to you.
I mean, I'll ride with you.
All right.
I mean, I'm with whatever.
Hello, gorgeous.
How are you?
Excellent. How are you?
See you again.
So good to see you.
All right. Have a seat.
Will do. Will do.
Okay. Where's your husband?
I'm not sure.
Where are we, MM?
What do you mean?
Where are we in terms of communication, in terms of commitment in the relationship?
There's been none. There's been no communication, which shows me that there's no commitment. That's what I feel. I feel that there's no commitment because there's been no communication, so.
Okay. 'Cause we just spoke.
Yes.
And you haven't talked to him since he was out of town.
Yes.
He's obviously returned back.
Yes.
But has not communicated with you. Okay. Hello.
Hola.
How are you?
I'm all right. How are you?
Good. Good to see you.
You as well.
All right. Have a seat here. You're not gonna greet your wife?
I was sitting down. How you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm good.
What was that about?
There was nothing. I was just sitting down. I was about to speak to her before you.
Okay. It seems awkward to me. Maybe it's not.
I mean, this is the first time I've seen him in a couple of days, so, you know, it's nice to see him.
Okay.
It's nice to see you too. This is very awkward. I mean, it was really just like I was speaking to you. I wasn't neglecting her in the process.
Gotcha. Okay. So I was able to do a phone check-in with MM on Friday, and she let me know that the two of you did not move in and that y'all had not been communicating. And I was sitting here like, wait a minute, what? I thought that the two of you agreed, like, yes, we're gonna move in, we're gonna be more intentional, I'm gonna put forth more effort, I'm gonna fall back some. What happened after y'all left out?
Well, we agreed that moving in might not be the best move or the best step. And we were just busy this weekend. I was doing stuff and she was doing stuff. So.
Your phones didn't work?
I don't think that was it.
So, regardless of how busy you were, I'm curious of how is it that the two of you didn't communicate?
I just took this weekend to step away from all of the things that were going on and just like center myself, just needing to like some solitude, some safety, some just me.
Solitude and safety.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Were you aware that this was part of the intention for his trip was to have like the solitude, safety, and?
No, I wasn't aware.
Until just now, or?
Yes. Yeah, that wasn't communicated.
Any particular reason not to share that with her so that she could know, like, hey, you probably won't be hearing from me. I'm checking out for these few days.
One of the main reasons why I don't communicate with her is that things get misconstrued or thrown back in my face for something that was agreed upon or whatever.
Is that something that's developed since the four of us met?
No, it's been a thing. It's just more pronounced.
I really need to know what it is because I am unsure what you're talking about.
It's just our conversations don't progress. It's like taking 10 steps forward and then 20 steps back. After our come to Jesus moment, then that's brought back up that there was something else that we needed to clear the air about and then like thrown in my face, and it just didn't feel good.
I was texting you for over a week and you didn't
I ain't
respond.
talking about that week.
Okay, so we have to talk about that week.
No, we don't. We apologize. Like, it's like leave the past in the past. You seem to just want to tiptoe back in this zone, and that's...
I'm not trying to tiptoe into the zone.
No, you didn't tiptoe. You jumped in there like a fool.
I had to diffuse him because the communication was not going well.
What am I missing?
He said it doesn't feel good when he communicates with me, so I can understand that his feelings were probably, this is uncomfortable. I'm not liking this.
I don't need you to talk for me, but you didn't diffuse me, you actually amplified it.
I have no clue what that means.
You never have a clue what it seems like the things that I'm saying are just so far-fetched, but you're in the room with me.
That was kind of passive-aggressive, and I don't appreciate
the queen of it.
I don't appreciate being spoken to like that.
I don't appreciate half the things you do. Like, you are the queen of passive-aggressiveness, but when somebody calls you out on it or says something to you, you blow up on them.
Me?
Yes, you.
I blow up on people?
You haven't blown up on me?
So this isn't productive. Let's take it back productive.
I'm trying to be as honest as possible. Like, the reason why I haven't communicated is it just doesn't feel good to me.
Mm-hmm. What does moving forward look like in terms of being able to communicate? Because what I'm seeing right now looks toxic. Just keeping it real. Like, there hasn't been an opportunity for a repair because the two of you haven't been around each other or communicated, it sounds like, since we met together with Pastor Cal. Besides the one time at the apartment, and there was one date that y'all went on, if that's correct. Okay, how did that date go?
There was nothing. That was the first time we've had a civil conversation in a while.
Okay. So that wasn't then her making it be about the way that she needed it to be?
Not to nitpick, but there were moments, and I just kind of wanted to bring it back to something else. It's navigating, like, safe waters.
Do you want to be in this marriage?
I don't feel like it is a marriage. Definitely not what I thought it was gonna be.
Well, you're damn right. In marriages, you have to communicate with each other. You have to talk to one another. You have to stick true to your word. You have to give each other grace and understanding. Spend quality time together. Y'all haven't been doing those things consistently. So, is it possible to put forth more effort in that?
It doesn't feel like a want or desire to go any further.
You don't have the want or desire.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Where are we going? What do you think just happened?
She got a little emotional.
Why might she have gotten emotional?
Things aren't going the way she envisioned them going. I mean, I think that is true for both of us. Like, we didn't envision this going in this manner. And for it to, like, start off strong and then taper way the hell off, it doesn't feel good.
Mm-hmm.
It doesn't feel good for me. I can imagine it not feeling well for her as well.
Mm-hmm. Do you want to change that? Even for yourself?
It's like a broken car, like trying to start it up every now and then and get it to go. And I don't want to battle anybody.
My apologies.
What happened, MM?
I need a second.
Okay.
Just processing. I do want to say that coming into this, I came in with the intention that I wanted to make things work, no matter what it was. And I learned a lot about myself during this process. I learned a lot about what really actually hurts me. I learned a lot about things that I do that can hurt others unintentionally, even though that's not where I'm headed. But I don't want you to, it's never my intention to make you feel like I want to hurt you. I just want to say that. Yeah.
Are you able to receive that?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I don't want either of you to force something that isn't healthy. I don't want y'all to give up on each other if there is good here. Let's just put it all out on the table tonight, right here, right now. What do you want going forward?
I would like to continue in this marriage.
Why?
Not where it has been, though. I need there to be an understanding and the accountability and actually a desire for you to actually want to be in this marriage with me. I'm just saying what I would want. I'm not saying that you have to, but that's what I would like.
I want to ask the same of you, Ikechi.
I know I can do it. I know it's possible. At the same time, I know how I felt. So I'm trying to put one down in order for the other to succeed.
I think that's a good idea, to put your pride aside. And that is to not say, forget that you were hurt, or to invalidate that that was an experience that you had. Because you did, and it's real. And also, you've mentioned it felt good, it felt healthy in the beginning. There's something there. And so I understand that both of you need your individual times to process this, make sense of it, decide what needs to happen going forward. I appreciate both of you showing up and being honest tonight. I appreciate that. All right, I'm going to leave both of you. My hope is that you both leave this stuff here, work on the communication going forward, hit a reset button, okay?
You can want something 1,000 times, but like if it's not working, like I think that you sometimes have to let go of those things, like in order to really have what you need. But right now in this moment, I would rather have some resemblance of friendship. It's a long day, and that just wanted to end on a good note. Wanna go play some video games?
Yes.
I'm gonna whoop your ass. I said it. Come on.
He's hurting, and I don't know what is the root of that, but I've never stopped caring about the person that I married. I never walked out. I never said I was done. So I'm still married. I'm a married woman until I'm not married anymore.
Madison has made a couple little shifts in her behavior in terms of like communicating. When she goes out, you know, there's more of like, hey, I'm gonna check in with you. If I'm staying out late, I'll let you know.
Where the hell do you get tacos at 3-something in the morning?
Velvet taco? Have you been?
Really?
Yeah.
But it's a little sad sometimes where you're choosing just going out, having drinks, dancing over wanting just to spend time with your husband, you know? just us time.
Dude, it took forever. That's why I was like, we got there, I think, like, maybe 30 minutes after you texted me, and I was like, all right, this is taking way longer than I wanted. So I'm gonna...
God. I'm not over it, so let's go.
Cheers to better understanding our husbands.
Ooh, okay. Cheers. Thank you.
So he never sent the picture, huh?
No, the photo doesn't exist. Obviously. Also, like, what a horrible story.
No, it was pretty bad.
Yeah, it was real bad.
I don't think.
Like, it was so not believable.
Okay.
So I called a cousin, and immediately she was like, woman to woman, he asked me to cover for him. And I think my mouth hit the table.
Damn.
I was like, damn. Like, I had like a list of questions I like, wanted to ask, and I'm like, well, throw that
Never
list
mind.
away.
Okay.
He has texted me now that he knows that I think obviously she let him know that I told Michelle. So now he, reached out and he was like, can you stay up one night late so that we can have a talk? Like, I want to clear the air. And I'm like, you've had 3 times now to clear the air and you haven't.
Yeah.
So like, why should we believe anything that comes out of your mouth?
I mean, he got caught now, so at this point,
yeah,
we pray that it's only the truth that comes out at this point.
Well, that's what I said. He's like, if you give me time, like I can clear this up real quick for us.
Yeah. What do you prepared
I think
to
he's
hear?
gonna come with that he's texting other women or he's texting another woman. And I don't know, but like now I'm just like wondering like who it is, and is he gonna like cop up to who it is?
Who do you think it is?
I have no idea. I'm spiraling honestly about who it is. I mean, I don't know. Like, and I feel bad because like I'm spiraling, so I feel like I'm like reaching for things, and I hate doing that. But it's not like a super far reach.
Okay.
Like my tiny suspicion is that it could be Madison. Only because she is David's type. And I know that when he texted me, he was with Madison and Alan. And like, to me, the text, maybe it wasn't there's no photo at all. It's like you see someone across the way and you're like, damn, you're fine. But like, I don't have any like actual proof of that. Like, it's just me like throwing stuff at a wall, like seeing if any, you know what I mean? And like,
not that you saw anything.
no, and like I truly
specifically.
do not think that she would do that. Like, I cannot see her going for him. I can 1000% see him going for her, but like, I don't see her going for him. And maybe it is like he's just like sending her inappropriate messages and she's not responding. I don't even know if they have each other's numbers. Like, this is literally like, there's no grounds.
That's true.
They do work out together, but again, they could just like happen to be in the gym at the same time.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, maybe they're not like coordinating their gym workouts. I like, there could be 0 grounds. Like, I literally could be just like making this up.
Spiraling.
Exactly. And another reason like I'm pinpointing her, sadly, is because Madison Michelle. Like, I could see the MM like getting confused in your phone.
Because you're spiraling.
Because I'm spiraling.
Because
I'm
you're
spiraling.
spiraling. I mean, I definitely understand why you're feeling that way.
Yeah.
It's not that she did anything. It could be possible that he didn't send that to her.
Yeah.
But you have to air it out.
Yeah.
Because you're going to be on edge.
I know.
You're going to be on edge.
It's gonna be an interesting couples retreat.
No.
Why do you say that? You got an update? Is KG not coming?
He told me he doesn't want to do our marriage anymore.
In person?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Okay.
So maybe here's the thing.
I have goosebumps. I'm sorry.
He's not done.
Oh, he's not done?
He's not done.
Why do you say that?
He keeps doing this mixed signal thing, flip, floppy, flippity flop. Girlfriend, it was, I don't want the marriage anymore.
What?
Do you want to go across the street and go to the arcade? I said, sure, why not? He was so elevated. We went to the arcade. We were good after that. Text me when you get home. Okay. You want me to text you? Yeah.
That doesn't make any sense.
Michelle, I can't make it make sense, but I quit trying to make it make sense.
Because it doesn't.
It doesn't.
And you're gonna spiral trying to make it.
So I don't anymore. The hard part is I didn't know him when we started this.
Yeah.
So a lot of his behaviors, I tried to figure out where they were coming from. Now that I know where they're coming from, I want to challenge myself to navigate his emotions, because I've dated worse men. Everybody has their things.
Yeah.
So I said I wanted to do this, I'm gonna see it through. I want us to work this marriage until we can't work it anymore.
Yeah.
That's just how I am. And like cutting out early is, I think it's cowardly.
Yeah.
I want to see this through. More updates to come. More updates, but I'm okay. Like me, I'm okay. But let's get back to this conversation that needs to happen, because that's the real one. That's the real part.
Well, there's a lot of conversations that need to be had.
Look, let me give you two scenarios.
Yeah.
You talked to him tonight.
Yeah.
He's 100% truthful and honest, whether you like it or not, but he was truthful.
I think I'll have a hard time believing anything he tells me just because he has, like, obviously lied to my face several times now. And I'm, like, questioning, like, my friends. Are they the one he's hooking up with? You know what I mean? Like, I don't even know if he's hooking up with anybody. Like I'm just, like, out of control right now, you know?
Hello. How are you? Good. How are you?
Nice to see
Good
you
to
again.
see you as well. All right. Have a seat. I got some coffees for us.
Beautiful.
Just kind of pass it down.
Pull on down. Thank you very much.
Some sugars. All right. So, how have things been? Good and bad. We've had some good and bad days. So what are these bad things?
I don't want to, like, keep harping on them because we've already, like, talked through them and everything. But, like, when we have a miscommunication of something, which has happened multiple times, we both get so frustrated and don't communicate even more. And then it's like, well, what are we doing? We're talking in circles. We're not getting there. And it takes me a second to get over it. And, like, those kinds of situations don't make me want to be, like, at home or, like, be around him to, like, hash it out for the next few hours and then go to sleep feeling, like, upset. I want to, like, grab a drink with my girlfriend and just, like, vent for a second and then come home.
You know, I honestly don't mind. I know there needs to be that balance of, you know, you got to have the friend time. You got to be able to decompress or, you know, have that sounding board when there is something that you're going through. I think the confusing part for me is typically you go to bed around, what, 9:30 or so or something like that. And there are other days where, you know, when you go out with your friends or something, it's, you know, until like 2 in the morning or something like that.
Is that something that's frequently happening?
Well, yeah, I like to go out with my friends, but I come home and...
Yeah. I mean, you do come home, and whether it's 2 times, 3 times a week, whatever it is, it's an arbitrary to...
Is it get to the point of 3 times a week? I don't think so.
I go out more than him, and that's like what the moral of the story is. Like, it's just part of my lifestyle, and it's just what it is.
I'm all for you hanging out with your friends. I'm all for you hanging out with your friends. I'm also wondering if there is the ability to hold off on hanging out with friends so much and prioritize the marriage. And so, because it's not happening, my curiosity lies, well, why not?
I mean, I don't guess I have a very good answer for it, other than this is the most time that I have spent with somebody as like as a significant other in a very long time. So for me, I try to get my head out of like some of the bad things that we have had, but like it makes me not want to be around him when you had those things.
So my perspective is, I don't know how healthy it is when a married couple is having a disagreement to not work it out together and then first go to a friend.
Right.
I don't typically go to friends for my relationship stuff. I usually kind of reflect inside, you know, like to myself, and you know, I'm trying to figure out where we went wrong, why did we go wrong, what could I have said. Then I start to like get frustrated in my head. You know, my dreams were going nuts. You were out, you know, and I was at home, and then while you were out there, I had a dream. Some guy picked you up, and you were, you know, doing your thing.
Oh,
you know, and
yucky.
No, I know, but like in my head, I'm like, what the hell? And like my heart was like literally in pieces.
Do you have concerns that would cheat on you? Is that what I'm hearing? Oh, okay.
Like I don't. There's not a part in like if she didn't want to be with me, she'd just be like, Deuce.
Had you heard him talk about like the dream, like the nightmares that he had about this?
So he mentioned like I had some really bad dreams, but I'll tell you about them later. So I didn't really know.
Yeah,
like,
we did get
So
busy.
in hearing this
extent of
now,
it.
like what do you think? What?
I mean, I feel awful. Like I didn't realize how much that you, like, were worrying. But like, I think that was the first time that you explained how much it like bothered you.
So as a suggestion, and I'm not saying, you know, continue to argue till you're blue in the face and then it gets escalated out of control, but I wonder about what it communicates if when there's an issue, you're able to just leave.
Yeah.
And go do whatever, and then you're coming home at 2 or so in the morning. What that's communicating about like your priority within the marriage.
Yeah. And that's fair. What would you suggest? Because like, is there a right way? It's like,
Yeah, you can still be in the house and you know, one person in the bedroom, one person out on the couch for a little while. You can do something like watch a movie together that you don't have to communicate with each other, but you're still in the same place, letting you know like, hey, I'm not going anywhere, I'm pissed. And also like, I'm not gonna just bounce out.
right. So I am sorry for not prioritizing you. I'm kind of going back to my old ways a little bit, you know, running to my safe space of my friends. Like, I know you know how much they mean to me, but it is an easy escape for me, and it's not necessarily fair to you, especially if we get into like an argument and just can run away to them and have that be my safe space. So I will be more aware of that and more mindful.
I do appreciate it, and I absolutely and 100% accept his apology.
Great. I'm very proud of both of you, especially you just right now, because I know I was busting your ass a little bit earlier about the friends, and I appreciate you learning, like, okay, I can change the way I prioritize and just maybe just a little bit of tweaking.
Yeah.
And so I want you to be able to see more of that between the two of you, okay?
Yeah, and I want us to both be able to say that we did everything we could to make this successful, for it to be successful. So.
Yeah, I freaking want this. I'll do whatever it takes to get it, and I'll cut off my toe. I don't give a You know, if it makes you happy, that's what makes me happy.
Sure.
So I don't need my toe.
As long as that's the big toe.
Broken promises. Ever since the day we met, I'll be honest with you. Now I'm in over my head. We were up so high. Now we're miles below.
Hello.
Hi.
How are you?
Tired?
All right. So, thank you for staying up, first of all.
Mm-hmm.
I know you like to get to bed early, but I'm here to tell you the real deal.
Okay.
I up. The text message that was sent to you was supposed to be sent to another girl.
Mm-hmm.
And at that point, when I sent it, I knew I up. Deleted her contact. Her name's Tiffany. We had been talking that night, probably for about a week or so. And she had asked me what I was doing that night, told her I was out. Asked her what she was doing, she sent a picture. I'm being truthfully honest with you. I'm manning up to my own and my
But why
mistake.
should I believe this now?
That's on you.
Like maybe that's not the whole truth. Is that the whole truth?
That is the whole truth. That's on you at this point. I've
No,
come clean. I've
let's
talked
not
to.
put anything on me here.
No, I am going to put it on you because you're asking me how can I know this is the truth when I'm actually telling you the truth. I physically confronted and just said that I up.
Is there anyone else that you reached out to
No.
that's going to resurface?
That is it.
So where do we go from here?
Where do we go from here? We talk, we communicate, and we can clear this up before couples retreat so maybe we can...
Pretend we're happy at couples
No,
retreat?
I don't want to
You're out of your mind.
I'm not trying to pretend that we're happy, but I'd like to try to still see if we could save grace and move forward and see if this
I
is
don't
something
know
we
how
could
we
get past.
do that. This is so annoying. You've literally put yourself on a pedestal, be like, I'm this great guy,
I am a great
loyalty.
guy.
I would never disrespect you. I looked your parents in the eyes, Michelle. Well, you looked me into the eyes as well. Lies, lies, lies.
It was a lie? Yeah.
No, the big lie, a same lie to my face multiple times to Pastor Cal. It's so disrespectful.
I know that.
Like, I've been nothing but honest. Why couldn't you be honest with me?
Because I didn't know how to come out and say that I was getting hurt and rejection hurt, Michelle.
Then why can't you say that? That's what I'm saying. We probably could have related a bit more if you would have been like, this does suck. But you're like, no, everything's great. Your honesty is a turn on to me. It's sexy. Was that a lie?
No, it wasn't a lie. I like honesty.
But
though.
then at Pastor Cal's session, you said your honesty hurts me.
In the aspect of like the feeling.
But before it was my
feeling-wise.
honesty was sexy. So what is it?
It is sexy, Michelle. Don't try to go back on that aspect.
I'm not going back. You're the one who's flipping the script here.
I'm not trying to flip the script. I'm just letting you know how I truly feel. Like, I don't feel like this is a marriage. I feel like you don't even want to be married to me before this point. That's what I'm saying. I'm not trying to turn it. This is no excuse for what I did. I'm owning up to that. I up. And it's embarrassing as a man, a son, and as a husband. That's not me.
I don't know who you are actually anymore. I don't know.
Okay.
I really don't. Because I thought you were one, like I literally the entire time was like, he's a great guy. He's a great guy.
I am. I made one mistake, and if that changes the whole aspect of me, so be it. But I know who I am and deep inside, and that I know that I've fully committed from day one. From
You
honeymoon
didn't
to moving
fully
back.
commit if you thought it was okay to reach out to ex-flings, David. Sorry.
Or that I think that you don't want to be married with me, and I'm pretty sure I know the decision in 2 weeks.
So that makes okay to
No,
then,
it doesn't-
then
it
leave.
doesn't-
If you know it, quit. Go.
I know, I don't
Why
want
are you
to
sticking
quit.
it out then? Go with Tiffany.
I don't want to be with Tiffany. I wanted to make the marriage work with you. I still do.
Hmm.
I made a mistake. I'm not perfect. Sorry it took so long for me to own up to my mistake. I was embarrassed. Still am to this point, looking at you and talking to you right now. I never meant to hurt you. Like, I was fully into this, like,
So what changed?
what changed is just not getting what I like the marriage feel. Michelle, it was just like, you know, I need to know that I have someone that's gonna ride with me and like have fun and enjoy life and not worry about, you know, the whole lifestyle thing or, you know, my living situation and that. I know those are things I can work on. Those are changeable. Like this, like I tell you, but I don't even think if I were to change those things, it would make you want to be with me. And that's where it's like, gets really, really frustrating. It's like I could do those things and I still don't see you wanting to be with me. And that's what really, truly hurts. And I'm sorry that this was all built up. I probably should have released it a lot earlier, but just, I've always had that tendency to...
Do you think that if the Tiffany text would have never happened, you would have actually said all these things? Like how you're actually feeling?
Oh, yeah. They were getting to the point where I was on the verge of, you know, I just didn't know where the right time
Because
was.
to me, it seems that you've picked this timing now to change your storyline.
If it really, really mattered and it was really a big deal, this conversation could have had Monday, but you decided to pick on Friday and then just throw it on the table. You literally said...
You messed up. Let's not forget that.
Okay, I know.
So whether I took a day, 2 days, or 3 days to figure out that your story was bull and bring it to your attention...
A week?
No, I knew your story was bull the second it came out of your mouth,
Okay,
David.
then why not say something?
I did say something. That's in the car. I was like, what?
And
Your
then
cousin?
And then you
Food?
acted like everything was fine, and we could continue to have a conversation.
Okay, well, if we're just gonna turn this on me, we can end it here.
Okay.
Okay, cool. I don't like how he kept turning it back on me. That annoyed me real bad. I mean, I honestly don't know how I'm supposed to believe anything that comes out of his mouth because he's gone back and forth on a whole new story. Like, you know, like, so I have no idea what's true, but we don't spend a lot of time together, so I truly have no idea, like, what he does.
I'm gonna go to the gym.
I go home quite early on most occasions, and he stays out. It's like 3 in the morning. Like, I guarantee he's doing way worse than what he's telling me.
Just a little confused.
What are you a little confused about? The story that I text Tiffany, asked her what she was doing. She asked me what I was doing while I was out, having a couple of beers with friends, Alan and Madison. And then she asked me what I was doing. I said I was out. I asked her what she's doing. She was out. She sent me a picture of her outfit that she was out, and that's why that text came out. You look so damn good, I want to eat you up.
I'm just confused.
Maybe I'll try to clear it up again with her at the couples retreat if she comes. I don't know, but like, that was it.
Today, Thomas and I are meeting with Pastor Cal. You know, I'm always anxious and curious to see if anything new is on Thomas's mind that he hasn't told me about. So just wondering if anything new is going to come up today. So I'm definitely looking forward to seeing what kind of gems we can learn today. TBD.
Yeah.
Like, where are my compliments?
I know. Well, I'm happy to meet with you all.
Yes, definitely.
Yeah. From what I hear, things have been going pretty good.
Yeah, I've been happy with it. I think it's all like good, sustainable progression, I feel like, you know, and definitely I think we both have had relationships where it just operates off of the physical, like hot and heavy from the get-go, but then, you know, you find out there's not substance there after that, or just fizzles out. So everything's kind of been seeming to fall in line lately. That it's just, it's just giving sustainable.
I love that. I assume you're having conversations about what's going to happen after the 8 weeks,
Yeah,
right?
starting to, yeah.
You're starting to, right? Have you started making any concrete plans?
I don't think that we've made concrete plans. We've talked about living situations and things like that. So we're both like in the middle of leases.
Yeah, and just what that would look like, you know, that was.
I mean, you live together now.
Right,
Well, yeah, but,
exactly.
yeah,
or
outside,
what
yeah,
it would look like after decision day, like where we'll be staying and how we'll navigate,
Right. Because your place is still, your place is a little tiny.
Yeah.
Isn't it?
And mine's even tinier.
And yours is even tinier, So the both of y'all together might not be big enough.
Exactly.
Right.
Yeah. Okay.
We gotta spend time in each person's place, and then she's also on the other side of the city than I am.
So is your plan to spend time to alternate?
I think that's gonna be the best way to do it. Yeah. Just alternate at each other's places.
Probably.
That sounds interesting. That might be difficult.
I know.
You know? Okay, here's the thing. You don't want the apartments to be like children. You know, like you know, they have to stay with you for a week and then you for a week. I mean, that makes it really, really ugly after a while. You know, you're gonna get sick of it. So, you know, you might want to start, and I don't know if it makes sense to break your lease. Is there an option for subletting?
Yeah, there's potential for that. My lease is gonna be over sooner though. So, but either way, yeah, whatever works. Like I'm willing to look into any option. Like, if that's gonna be good for us to, like, you know, figure this out right off the bat and then stay together. Because I don't want to change like our lifestyle. We have a good one going.
That would be great to kind of have you take the lead on, and I think that'll help me feel a little more secure in terms of really letting go and being able to have confidence in what the future could look like.
I'm gonna set you up with a goal, you know that, bro.
What are we doing? What are you doing? You're gonna lead it.
I'll lead it. Let's go here. How are you feeling?
I'm feeling good, man. I'm feeling at peace. You know me, I'm super, like, I'm always happy. I'm always trying to make the best of everything. So basically, like right now where we're at, you know, we get along really well. Like we don't have any issues at home. So living with her is fine. It's not a big problem. We do have a good bond and a good friendship built. And I guess where we're at right now is we're trying to build a romantic connection, because
that's important.
That's what's lacking at the moment.
That's important.
Both of us. Did tantric yoga.
Tantric yoga?
Yeah.
That's familiar, because you remember I lived in India for 5 years.
Oh, yeah,
you know?
yeah.
So I know about all the chakras and all the connections spiritually, you know?
So we've tried.
How do you feel about that when you were together with her?
To be honest with you, like, I'm not like huge on spiritual things, you know? Like I like meditating and stuff like that. But I'm not like big on spiritual connection and all that, so.
Let's get the blow real quick.
To be honest with you, I just don't, I don't know, you know? I don't know what is done for me. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's just not me, you know? Like there's just too many crystals and too many like
do you feel like it's like
of like incense and.
You feel like it's like a fantasy world?
Sometimes I feel like it's a fantasy world.
Yeah?
Yeah. I like to be grounded.
On earth.
And I've always
feet on
been
earth.
like that. My parents are like that. Yep. I'm definitely not the guy that's gonna go to this card person and believe that what was put down on the table is gonna is the way that I should move forward with my life.
Yeah.
Because I'm the kind of person that, for me, whatever decisions I make are gonna dictate my future. That's what makes this so hard. You know, like in a short amount of time, you're supposed to make a decision on the rest of your life, and there are some really good things, but then you want to make sure, you know, that you're not like saying no or saying yes, and then you're missing some things, you know? It's tough, dude.
What do you think is enough to make that decision? Because you can tell me
As
that
far
the
as, like-
friendship is really tight, but is that enough, you know?
It's tough, man. I don't know. I don't know what I'm gonna do, Ali.
So Alan and I are going to go see a stylist today. I definitely think he could have a little bit more of a refined tune to some of his outfits. So I'm excited to see him in some, you know, suggestions that I gave, and hopefully we'll pick out a couple good outfits and hopefully find some things that he likes and can kind of improve his wardrobe just a little bit. But yeah, looking forward to it.
Hey.
Hello.
How's it going? David Murga.
Madison.
Madison, nice
to meet you.
Alan, nice to meet you guys. Welcome to Golan.
Thank you.
Grab yourself a plate if you like, and then we'll go and sit over on the couch.
Okay.
Perfect.
Sounds good.
Glad you guys came in.
Oh, absolutely. No, we apparently really need the help.
If you need help, we're here for you.
Exactly.
My styling education definitely needs some improvement. And 100% of the reason that I'm looking for advice and insight and guidance is because, you know, if my look is not desirable to my wife, I'm gonna correct it.
So tell me, you guys, so what's the objective?
So I think we have very different perceptions of style.
And to be completely honest, if I saw him in a bar, I would never approach him. His outfit is not something that I find...
Taking it off.
It's not something that I find attractive.
You know, I think I have a difficult time blending. Like, I like a little urban look, James Bond, like Trailer Park Boys. So
It's a lot of different, things going
Urban
on.
and James Bond was tracking,
Yeah.
and you threw a Trailer Park Boys. So what is attractive to you when you hear Trailer Park Boys?
for me, that look where I don't give a about how I look because I like what I like, that to me shows confidence. That to me shows like I'm well established. If I want to do this, I could do it. But you know, I do want to have like a sense of refinement. I do want a sense of like, you know, that smart look where it's like if we go out to a restaurant or if we go somewhere like that, you know, the dream is, you know, pull up, you got a beautiful woman, walk in, and everybody's like, who the hell are these two? Like that's the vibe that I go for.
Well, I think our definition of like who the hell are those two is just different. Like
Yeah.
he likes his big statement pieces of like the
Fur coat
sunglasses,
and
yeah,
gold
like
chain.
the fur coat and gold chain. Or I would want like a really nice fitted like tux, and while I'm wearing like a really like slim body dress. Like that's my idea of like, wow, who are those people versus
Right.
like the fur coat and the gold
Right.
chain. So it's like, what can we both find that is like a good in between, where it's not something where I'm like, oh gosh, what, like,
Right.
let's see, can't wait to open that door.
So pick 3 adjectives when a man walks into a bar and he captures your attention. What are the 3 things that you're looking for or that resonate with you?
I would say like classy, smart, and like sophisticated. Are those good enough?
No,
Do those give you an
that's
idea?
great.
Okay.
But I wanted him to hear it.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
I
no,
think
it's
it's
interesting.
important for all of us to hear,
Yeah.
right? Because you're coming from 2 different unique viewpoints, and what we want to do is merge the 2 and make everybody happy.
Yeah. Right.
You can lean on us for that.
I'm excited.
So
Are
am
you
I.
guys ready to take a look at some of the pieces? Like
I'm
ready.
ecstatic.
Start trying some of this stuff on?
Let's do it.
All right.
Perfecto.
Do white jeans.
Start the fashion show.
Look at this.
Okay.
Look at
Okay,
this.
okay.
I'm pleasantly surprised.
Oh, are you now?
Yes.
Do you like it?
Hell yeah.
That is a really good
See,
one.
I don't always have this tan though.
It doesn't matter.
I like it.
Get the juices flowing.
Is this going to make for some happy holidays or what?
I like it. I like the whole fit. But do you like the whole fit?
It does look freaking good.
Yeah.
I do feel good.
See, I think that's just like a crisp look.
Is there any application that a gold chain is applicable?
Are you saying you want to wear a gold chain?
I do.
No.
I like it. All right, so let me get refit here.
All right, we're 2 for 2.
All right, darling.
All right. That looks fantastic. I'm very impressed. I like this one.
I mean, the fit is everything. Like,
Yeah, it looks great.
little pizzazz, little up here.
How do you feel?
I like it.
Yeah?
No, I mean, I could see myself walking around in this and feeling like, I mean, just for these purposes.
Don't ruin it.
Let me get the glasses. Oh. No?
Don't ruin it.
Okay, so then what?
Don't ruin it.
What would I?
Why do you need sunglasses? You're going to date night. It's dark out. It's a dark restaurant.
Right? Right?
Okay.
Thank you, David.
All you
Thank
need is this, dude. You walk into a restaurant. Yeah, I'm here for Madison. Are you kidding me?
You look hot, honestly. Like, you look
Did you hear
really
what she
good.
said?
That's the first time I've heard it. So, I'm digging it. Really, like a little freaking outfit is what does that. But if my wife loves the way I look, spend any amount, I'll get.
That's a good
Let's
outfit.
keep these things flowing. The wallet's coming out tonight.
This is nice.
Yeah, very nice.
Got the pot crackling and heating up already.
Yeah, ready to go.
You know, I've had fondue at home and just at friends' houses, but I've never been out for fondue. So I wanted to give it a try, and now I have a built-in permanent, try or out buddy.
Hello, you two.
Hi.
Oh man, look at this.
First course.
Oh, excellent.
Enjoy, you two.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Okay.
Yeah. How you feeling after the weekend?
I definitely really enjoyed meeting with Pastor Cal. There are definitely deeper things or important topics in a marriage that we haven't, really explored all the way. So
It goes back to thinking beyond like decision day. Like that's the key here. So
I know that you've lived with someone before. I never have. So, in terms of bills and financial responsibilities, do you have ideas or preferences on that already, on like, who would pay what, or?
yeah, I think it works best when you have shared income and like split like bills and stuff down the middle, especially if you're choosing to habitate, like do it together.
Yeah, had you thought about the possibility of subleasing your place or anything like that?
Yeah.
Pastor Cal brought up.
Yeah, we should definitely consider all options.
But I feel like if we went to separate apartments or had to drive back and forth, that could be hard to get back up to, where we are right now.
But yeah, initially we got to do what we got to do.
I don't think it's really an unreasonable request to want to try and sort out and at least figure out some kind of short-term interim plan for what we're going to do after decision day. So it kind of surprises me that there hasn't been more of an opinion from him in terms of what he's thinking for after decision day. I want to know that I'm with someone who can really prioritize that and just has it in him to help make me feel a little more confident and secure with us as a partnership.
You feel like if you don't think you're in love, that's gonna play a factor?
For saying yes on decision day?
Yeah.
I think that's the question is, do you go based off where you're at in that moment? Do you go based off of, needing more time to see what things could be like off camera? So those are the things I kind of go back and forth with in my head. What if I look at you and I'm like, that was nice.
I wonder who's gonna go to the retreat.
I don't know, man. We have some fallen soldiers that I don't think are gonna go. For sure, KG and MM, do you think they're gonna go?
Well, I know MM wanted to go, so maybe MM and Michelle can go together.
Do you think it's gonna be fine? Everyone all staying in the same space?
Yeah, I think it'll still be fun. I don't know. Anything can happen. We all conform pretty well, but who knows what's gonna happen when people get in close corners. So.
I know. Oh my gosh.
As soon as laundry finishes and everything, I should have everything squared to go.
Okay.
But I did get a little arrival this morning. So, surprise, surprise. My little, whatchamacallit box came.
Oh.
So I could start my toothing journey. So it came up in a conversation that Madison does fancy a nice set of teeth. I'm a little anxious.
A little anxious?
Oh, wow.
Are you tight?
Holy. If I could give her a little sense of attraction towards me or whatever it is that she needs, well, I'm going to take that opportunity.
Or are you happy with it?
I'm excited. I've never seen myself with straight teeth in my life.
So why now? Like, why?
Doesn't hurt to demonstrate the effort, hopefully we'll impress the wifey a little bit. And motivation. You're a good motivator.
Just kicking you in the ass along the way.
It's true, but sometimes people need a kick in the ass, man. Not everything is smooth sailing all the time. Well, one task down. Pack.
Pack?
Yeah.
Yeah, let's do
Let's get her done. Get the show on the road.
Since there's gonna be so many energies this weekend, I have to pack my sage, pack my crystals.
I'm gonna pack my coffee.
My Palo Santo.
And I'm gonna shave. I'm gonna go shave.
Yeah, do it.
My lips are already dry from this.
Can't forget that.
Yeah, definitely can't forget that.
I'm excited for your transformation, for your makeover.
Yeah. Oh my God, this is gonna be so cool. What do you think?
How do
look
you
tough?
feel? You look so tough. Put your poncho on. Ooh. Poncho with the poncho.
Ready?
Okay.
Things are about to be a little tense.
Yep. Got my speaker. You want to carry this? Why are you bringing that thing?
Because he brings me comfort.
Yeah.
He's my service animal.
You ready? Let's do it.
Got everything?
Yep, ready to go.
Let's go couples retreat.
So I have decided to go to couples retreat. Nobody knows that I'm coming. I don't know if my wife's gonna be there or if she even knows that I'm coming, as we haven't talked. So yeah, hopefully we can enjoy the weekend together, try to figure some things out. But I'm just gonna be me and just be respectful and see how things go.
I can't really see when I'm just like this. Does it sound like the talking is like getting a little bit more normal?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think you're getting used to it.
All right. I bought you some coffee.
Oh my God, yes, thank you.
Yes.
All right, let's do this.
On our way to couples retreat.
Thank you so much for letting me ride with you.
Yes, thank you so much for asking me to come.
Of course. No, I felt like you and I have gone through it all together now, it seems. So
Yeah.
like it's only fitting that
I know,
we
right?
go to this together. I'm deciding to go to couples retreat because I have questions that I want answers to. David gave me no closure in who the message was for. I don't believe that there's a Tiffany. It just didn't seem believable to me. I also want to get everyone else's point of view on what's been happening. I haven't talked to David, so it just like feels very awkward and like uncomfortable. And he's like stuck on the timeline of like when I brought things up. Like that's what was bothering him the most, which I'm like, if we're just gonna talk about the timeline, there's no point to continue this conversation. He was like, okay, fine. And he got up, he's like, I'm going to the gym, and left. And then he texted me and was just like, I'm sorry. I want to talk about this more. I'm like, 3 times now we've talked about it, and like every time nothing's resolved. You end up walking away and then we don't talk about it anymore.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm still annoyed with him, but like the more I sit with it, the more I'm just like, I think if like he could tell the full story. But here's the thing, I don't even know like if I'll believe anything he says, which is horrible. But like that's how I feel, just because like it was so easy for him to look me dead in the eye and lie for days.
Yeah. Me, I wonder why lie?
It was, and like,
Why lie?
really bad lie.
Why lie about that?
Yeah, because like then it made me obviously spiral and think insane things. Yeah, I will address that with Madison because I do feel bad about that. I don't want to drag her in the mud, and she should hear that from me.
I feel like I'm dribbling too. I honestly feel like this is more life-changing than the marriage.
Then the marriage?
Yeah, because the marriage has not been a burden or anything. This is like, oh.
I'm glad I'm not a bird.
No. It shows the utter commitment I have to impressing my wife.
You know, it's not even like for impressing me. Like, take care of yourself.
I don't, yeah, I mean, I take care of myself. I have healthy, awesome teeth. I actually liked the little vampire thing. Like, I thought it was cute.
Did it turn on all your ex-girlfriends?
I don't know. I never got that much direct commentary on my teeth.
Bottle popping with the ice. Gotta live a little, I might. Just take my own advice. I'ma have the time of my life.
Perfect. Okay.
It looks like we are the first. I hope.
We get first dibs.
Right? Yeah, or...
Sweet freedom.
Here, for me.
There you go.
Grab
Thank
this
you.
bad boy.
I'ma have the time of my life.
Wow.
Yeah, holy
Living lavish, we the baddest. That's the truth.
This is nice.
I see some good times ensuing.
You can already envision it.
Just in this little foyer area.
Okay, this is a nice bedroom.
Big ass tub. If only we were a little further along.
We could take a bath in swimsuits.
I didn't bring mine.
This is so nice.
I talked myself up the whole car ride here with because I don't want to ruin the weekend. But I'm mad still.
I think we're gonna have fun.
I think so,
You
too.
know, I think the only way to do that is without certain participants.
Yeah. I have absolutely no clue whether it's going to be here.
So if we did, it'd still be separate bedrooms, I would presume?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
I feel like,
We're in a bedroom together now.
We got the new wifey. The new wifey.
Speaking of separate bedrooms.
David fessed up that he was messaging another woman. And I feel like he thinks the only way we move past this is by just like forgive and forget. But I'm not ready to do that. Like he had me spiraling, like thinking insane things for days on end with like keeping up with the lies.
Yeah.
And then I feel like it was just like he was ready to come truth, and then it was like, okay, like you have to forgive me now. And I'm like, no,
like because I
now I'm
messed up.
mad.
Yeah. It's like
well,
I
you still need to process the reality of it, so.
But I do think if like he shows up, I'm ready to get some answers. Yeah. Oh.
Hey, y'all.
There we go.
Hello.
How are you, sugar?
We're good. How are you?
Good, good.
Hi.
Hello. How are you?
Oh, great. Hi. How's it going?
What up, babe?
You didn't have any drink ready, but you didn't know I was coming.
No, I honestly didn't think your ass was gonna show. Here, let me get you some. What do you want?
Whiskey? If we got whiskey
Hell yeah.
or whatever.
Damn.
Going straight forward, brother.
It's 5 o'clock somewhere.
Yes, it is.
I was gonna say, what time is it? It's almost 5.
It's 5 o'clock somewhere.
Yeah, we just got here not too long ago.
Yeah, Ellen and I
Michelle
were
and
here
I
first.
drove up together, actually.
I figured that kind of once I seen your truck, because we didn't talk, so we didn't know if we were coming or not.
Hey, Alan, you want to grab a knife so we can cut the tension in here?
Ah, no, that's right.
Make it a double. Make it a double, Alan.
We just go crazy.
What we got here?
Stop, you.
Say,
He brought the
we
knife.
do
I
have
don't think that
it.
knife's sharp enough.
I think I do.
Didn't want there to be any fun.
Oh my God. The butter knife.
Anytime we feel it, we gotta be like,
Just pick it up.
don't know where her mind's at, where she's at, and it's just like, when is it gonna come though? It's like, I know it's coming, but it's still early, so.
Honey, I'm home.
Hello.
Oh my goodness, hi.
oh no!
Oh my God.
stairs.
That's real.
Yeah, what's...
I had to do it. I had to go with the whole look and everything.
I'm not mad at that.
All right. Is there a story behind this?
No, dude. That is what it is to be Juancho.
When I was pulling up, I was like, yeah, I don't know if anybody's gonna be there, but I know if Alan's there, there's gonna be food and there's gonna be a spread.
Oh, yeah.
Are you making the dinner?
Well, I'm making everything tonight.
You need help, I can help you chop. I'm pretty good at chopping.
It's all good, but I gotta heat up my scramps. So if you guys want to change, get appropriate for dinner attire,
Say less.
and then I will say less.
That's like, say less, but we always say less, say less, say less.
Let's go, let's go, let's go.
I came to win. Right now, ooh, got me, ooh, I'm glittering like gold, yeah, ooh. So let's begin.
It stopped kind of made us fashionably late, but we're here.
Oh, right. Okay.
Back down to the circus.
Oh, it's definitely a circus.
You think David's here? Oh, I see MM's car. Okay.
You got that?
Yeah.
Here we go.
Knock, knock.
Hey, hey.
Hello?
What is this guy bent over?
How was your drive?
It was good. It was smooth.
A lot of traffic. I'm ready for a drink. I know that.
So this is espresso martini with a little bit of egg white froth.
Okay, let's try it.
Blend it together.
Okay.
You came at the perfect time. I prepared a nice little meal for us. So we need everybody to sit down.
Damn, these are some big ass chairs.
I know, these are huge.
Is this seat taken?
It's a simple meal, and I hope you all enjoy it. So just start passing it around.
Hello.
Can I make you a taco?
Oh, no, I'm good. I'm allergic to shellfish, so I don't want to be.
Oh, man.
It's cool. It's cool. Can I speak to you for a second?
Yeah, let's do it. I'll be back.
I just wanted to come and I just put like an end to everything. This has been a ride, and I enjoyed it at some periods, and I'm sure you enjoyed it at some periods. And the other periods it wasn't that great. And I just wanted to pull you to the side, just kind of hand you this.
Divorce papers. Okay. You want me to sign this?
Yeah.
Where do I sign this? Because this is only page 1. I don't think that this is the page I signed. There's nowhere to actually sign this. This is only page 1. There's nowhere to actually sign. Where's the rest of the pages?
As a formality.
This is not a paper to sign. I go off legal documentation, and this is not legal.
Well, could you
can
just...
bring me the legal documentation, and I'll sign that.
All right.
I will award you your divorce, I promise you. But this is not a legal form. There's not.
Understood.
This is page 1 of 4.
Understood.
If I had 2, 3, and 4, I'd sign that.
Could you sign the document?
No, thank you.
All right.
I'm gonna sign the official form. You wanna take this with you?
No, that's for you.
You sure? Yeah,
You
sure.
have it. Yeah.
You're out? You're running again?
Yeah. I knew it was over a while ago. I think that she really wanted a husband, and she wanted a husband to fit the mold in which she has for the said husband, but I'm not everybody's cup of tea. I'm good, I'm at peace with the situation and the decisions that I've made. Honestly, when I get in this car and go home, I'm gonna sleep so peacefully.
husband just presented me divorce paper, a single sheet, page 1 of 4, and asked me to sign somewhere that there was nowhere to sign. Baby, you can have your divorce.
Is that why he came here? Like,
Of course. He's a child.
He didn't come with a change of clothes.
He did come in with a folder.
Did he? I didn't notice that.
Yeah, and it was a divorce paper.
I don't understand why doing it in front of us.
yeah, I don't get that either.
He wanted a reaction. He wanted me to snap like I did at the 1 month. He came here with the expectation that he was going to hurt me. Same way he came to the 1 month anniversary, trying to hurt me. The same way that he said things to me and about me to hurt me. What he doesn't realize is you can't hurt me.
And won't.
And won't. And didn't.
And didn't. And can't.
So bring pages 2 through 4 and I'll sign those. I'm not surprised to see Ike hand me divorce papers today. He needed to make a scene. He's an ass. He's a complete ass.
I think like the sad part, most of all, is like I know that he's a teacher, and you set an example for the kids. Like at least be strong enough to like get to the end, treat everyone with respect, and set that example, because these are the kids that like they walk into your class every single day.
But I don't think he realizes that. Like, I think he thinks he's the victim in this.
Well, even deeper than that.
Because, I mean, we all deserve to be happy.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
just doing it that way is just not the way I think it should be done.
No, I agree with you, but I think the reason that we all have been able to bond through this is the self-reflection piece and like the vulnerability piece. Everything I hear from him is always towards everybody else. It's always a piece of advice, but he never like opened up and shared, you know, this is what I'm struggling with. So that's why I was never able to connect, was just I'm on a different page than that. I've been through the other stuff.
I know that's right.
Yeah,
I know
so
that's
I'm not going back down.
Keep
it coming.
Yes, okay.
But it takes that. It really takes getting outside yourself and being able to accept your flaws and address those. So it's just,
And that's the hard part.
Yeah.
But, you know, enough about me. How are things going with everyone?
I want to hear Mr. Mustache over here.
Right.
So.
Do not say you guys are just still having fun. I will flip this table.
We're having fun. You know, Carla and I are trying to do things. You know, like I have delved into Carla's world this past week, like almost every day. Like we did tantric yoga and we did the card reading and things that I'm not used to doing. You know, things that Carla likes doing, and you know, I mean, we're trying to kind of see if there's that chemistry and intimacy. And
Do you feel like you guys feel like you're married?
Yeah, I think in our own ways, and that's what I had to understand, is that like as far as like affection, that's where I had like the conflict, because I'm a very affectionate person. Like I love cuddles and kisses, and not like having that with you has built up walls for me, because I'm like, you know, I felt like I couldn't be my true self with the way that I was expressing myself because of your walls and your boundaries. But I had to like let that go, because I felt like it was building so many other like walls between us. And like I'm just appreciating you for like who you are.
yeah, I think we're doing the best that we can, and that's I think what we can do. You know.
Right. Yeah. I think David wants to go next.
Oh, do I?
Hmm?
Okay.
Oh.
David tried really, really hard in the beginning. He gave everything, put his eggs in the basket. And I happened to up. I saw the text message that I was supposed to go to another girl, send it to my wife. I had opportunities to be honest right off the bat, and I didn't. I was embarrassed as a husband, a son, a friend. I owe apology to you guys as well, because I did lie to y'all. So, I was not getting the attention in my marriage that I thought was gonna be there. It just wasn't there. I stepped out of pocket. I'm admitting it.
I appreciate you owning up to it.
It took me talking to his cousin before he did that, just so we're all aware. He lied to my face for several days.
And that's what it is. I was not getting what I thought I was getting in the marriage, and I'll leave it at that.
I know you guys have had your struggles, and I get it. I get why you would be upset. Is it more about the institution of marriage, or is it about the fact that you lied, or do you care about the marriage actually, or?
All of the above.
Okay.
My parents got divorced because my dad cheated on my mom, so like that's for me. Also, I was just starting. Like I think everyone saw progress in us. He doesn't think I was trying, but like I think our tries are very different. And I do feel like once I started to like let my guard down just like, even like a little bit, like it was slow. It was very slow, I'll admit that. But like we were doing better. And then I feel like the second we were doing better, he like does this. And now I'm like, well, now I don't want to try anymore. Like I don't want to put, like all my walls are way back up. It almost feels like David's like blaming me. Like, well, you didn't try, so it's okay for me to get attention for someone else. Like, I get his point, but I also am like, I feel like he's putting the blame on me for this, and I didn't do anything.
Do you genuinely blame her?
I don't genuinely blame her, but I've never even got a, how's your day going? Did you have a good day at work? Anything of that nature. A hold a hand. I haven't kissed you since the actual wedding day.
Have you guys kissed since your wedding?
No.
Are you reaching out to other women?
Absolutely, no.
There needs to be no further conversation on
there's
this.
There is a big difference.
I'll just leave it there. I'm not trying to get into that. I'm sorry.
I do think there's a lot to pull apart. You know, I think we have always...
Alan, I would just say chill it, bro.
Yeah, like, I'm just, like, not about all of this anymore, to be honest. Like, I'd rather just, like,
yeah, sorry to throw you guys into
no,
this.
No.
Like,
I will leave it at that.
sorry.
I don't want to have any more, like, serious, I'm not, like, I support both of you, but I'm just, like.
Look, no one divorce papers. Let it die tonight.
You do have to approach this bygones be bygones for now.
We're still talking about us?
No, just in general.
Everybody.
I'm about to pack my bags and get the out of here.
I get it, like, it was a lot for a dinner, but it's like Madison getting up and leaving. I really wanted to give her the benefit of the doubt, but it's suspicious.
Next time.
Isn't this, like, relaxing?
It is. This is very therapeutic.
Who is most likely to get caught cheating? Ooh.
David, because he was. Show me the phone.
I deleted her contact when I said...
But how convenient for you to do that.
Yeah, it is convenient.
Do you think they have each other's phone numbers? They work out together.
Oh, God.
Was that message for you?
I don't think so. It should not have been.
Okay. The response should have been like, oh my God, no.
The possibility of that is disgusting.
She knows more about me than my wife, bro. Her and done. Ellen. Bro, hey, Ellen. Yo, bro, hey.
Welcome to a brand new episode of the Married at First Sight After Party. I'm your host, Keisha Knight Pulliam, and tonight I am sitting down with Carla, Ikechi, and Michelle. Welcome back, everybody. See, y'all are OGs now. Yeah. This is the end of the season. We get into the good stuff, let me tell you. So how does it feel discussing some of these tougher moments?
It kind of is empowering to like finally start to talk about the things that I was suspicious about for a long time.
Okay. How does it feel for you, Ikechi?
It's kind of a relief to get things done, honestly.
Okay, what do you mean get things done?
Like the conclusion kind of piece.
Okay. How does it feel for you, Carla? How do you feel about, where you and Juan are right now?
I'm just trying to stay open and being vulnerable.
Yeah.
And I feel like being met with this wall. So trying just to like understand and like meet him where he's at.
Absolutely. I'm interested to see how you navigate this. But what I can say is many of the spouses are facing hardships, and we could all use a little relief. So tonight's signature cocktail,
I just chug it,
is a classic painkiller. This cocktail consists of rum, pineapple juice, fresh squeezed orange juice, and coconut cream. Cheers.
Santé.
Cheers. Okay, let's chat about tonight's episode. Carla, you and Juan have been working on intimacy with the support of the experts, but tonight you tried a different approach with a tarot reading. Let's watch that back.
I don't know why I feel your career or your analytic mind takes over and kind of ruins the love energy between the two of you. So that's why I want you to kind of put the mind on the back burner, because maybe this shouldn't make sense. Maybe there is no way of analyzing that, you know?
Well, it's an interesting approach. I mean, I guess I'll give it some thought.
So, did Juan say anything after the tarot reading, like when the cameras went away?
His brother does tarot readings.
His brother does tarot
Yeah,
readings?
his
Well,
brother
why is he
does.
so acting foreign to it?
His family is very much aligned with my beliefs. Like, his brother said that he would do our, like if he wanted, he would do my natal chart. So there's something in there. I know he's exposed to this. I just don't know why I met with such, like, resistance.
I love hearing all this background of his family and his brother doing tarot, because you never would have thought that. Tell me, I need to understand better the energy that exists between you and Juan.
If he pulls away, then I kind of go. And then when I pull away, he's making a little bit more of an effort. So I can definitely see on both sides where we're both kind of like...
Okay. You have a little dance going.
Yeah, we're doing
You
a
have
tango.
a little tango, okay.
You know, I guess that's just the natural rhythm. But yeah, I just feel like it should just flow on its natural time.
Understood, understood. Ikechi, if you had to guess, why do you think Juan is in his head so much, specifically when it comes to intimacy?
I think, well, just from the conversations that I've had with Juan, like, he's not trying to up.
Yeah, I feel that. I'm so afraid to move.
Yeah, not just that, but like he's saying that sex in the past has really clouded his world, and like with you, he really wants to get to a place where he can be intimate with you. He's just not trying to up. That's what I got from him.
Yeah, no, I get that. I think everyone gets that wholeheartedly.
Yeah.
I guess I'm just perplexed watching it, like an art, like a touch, a handhold. Like, do you all do those things?
No, he also, I mean, like our visit with Dr. Pia, he did say he doesn't feel like romantic feelings towards me. He doesn't feel those things towards me. He's not.
Do you feel those toward him?
I feel like naturally I'm a more like affectionate person. So like naturally I would, yeah, like since the beginning, like it's like, oh, okay, like I surrendered to this experience and it's just gonna be myself. But as time goes on, no, I don't feel comfortable being open and affectionate with him because I feel the energy and I feel the
So
barrier.
does this feel friend zone-ish, or?
Oh, for sure. Yes. And like, when a man wants you, girl, he comes for you. So.
Ikechi, during your session with Dr. Pia, you shared the difficulties you've been experiencing in your marriage, and it seems like it's reaching the point of no return.
One of the main reasons why I don't communicate with her is that things get misconstrued or thrown back in my face for something that was agreed upon or whatever.
I really need to know what it is because I am unsure what you're talking about.
It's just our conversations don't progress. It's like taking 10 steps forward and then 20 steps back. It doesn't feel like a want or desire to go any further.
How is it watching that back? Do you see anything different than in the moment?
I see my inability to express how I felt, I want to say that I don't want to be here. I want to say that I'm not interested in this marriage.
I'm confused because then don't y'all go out after this?
Yeah. Want to go play some video games?
Yes.
I'm gonna whoop your ass. I said it. Come on. In that moment, I was so tired and delirious. I was like, hey, I just want to go. You want to go? Let's just go. And there was a game room across the street, and we like just went and just had a moment of just like freedom.
You played games?
Yeah, we played basketball. We played.
David and I usually separate when
I
we
need
get
to
into a
stop.
fight.
You told me right before this that in this moment, you don't want to be here, you don't want to be in this marriage, right?
True.
And then you turned to her and said, hey, you want to go play video games? What we see is that it's very much mixed messaging and very confusing. For anyone outside of your head, this don't make sense.
It didn't make sense to me.
So, well, then, I don't know what to tell you.
I mean, it was more of an olive branch of peace.
So tell me, would you have been confused?
I think it's, sorry,
Go
I think
ahead.
it's, I get confused because I've only heard like side of the story, and then like watching this, like I think she's looking for specific examples, and so are the experts, and I feel like we don't get those from you. So then I'm still confused because I'm like, well, what happened? What was the turning point?
So, imagine you're not into somebody. Imagine David like humping on you or like or making you feel sexually uncomfortable in a room when you're not into David.
Right.
And it's like, hey, calm down. And when I say that she's aggressive, it's that. Like, yo, like we just met.
Yeah.
Like, there was a spark in the beginning, a comfortability in the beginning, and it was good. But, like, at the honeymoon, the over-sex thing, there's not that, because you're making me feel uncomfortable. Like, I don't want to come into a space and it's immediately like, hey, you know, it's...
But I think then the confusion is, which you were getting on, is like, so like David and I did, like we did feel uncomfortable. So like, if we wanted the scene to end, we would separate, you know what I mean? Because we weren't comfortable with each other. So there was no desire. I couldn't imagine like having that conversation with him and then be like, hey, let's go play some hoops. You know, and I feel like that's what gets confusing.
I understand that confusion.
So that's my point, is that those mixed messages in a finite period of time would have anyone like, what?
All right, so say we've had this conversation of divorce, and it was just like I said, just innocent moment of just like, all right, this is over. But we can still...
I think the thing that makes it hard is that wasn't ready for it to be over. So what happens is it creates a sense of false hope. I understand you're saying you did it in a lighthearted way, but the way that it's received in that kind of moment, I don't feel that it's in alignment with your intent behind it.
How many times can you say you're done before somebody understands it?
Actions sometimes speak louder than words. So when you...
But I think that goes back to romanticizing.
Yeah, exactly. Like she's looking for any sign of hope, and that was it.
Yeah.
Like you block out the words and you see what you want to see.
That's not on me.
I didn't say it was on you. I'm just giving you...
No. I understand what you're saying.
I'm giving you the other perspective of it, you know, and how it can be received. That's all. But despite their differing desires, Ikechi still chose to end his marriage, and we'll be diving into that later. Carla, Ikechi, and Michelle have been giving me all the dirt about tonight's episode, and the text saga continued when David changed his story yet again.
I'm here to tell you the real deal.
Okay.
I up. The text message that was sent to you was supposed to be sent to another girl. And at that point, when I sent it, I knew I up. Deleted her contact. Her name's Tiffany. And she had asked me what I was doing that night, told her I was out. Asked her what she was doing, she sent the picture.
How do you feel with him finally admitting what we all knew, is that this text message clearly wasn't for cousin Denise?
Yeah. I mean, it was obvious the message was never about food. Denise was not involved. Denise is like ride or die, and so that was an easy out because she would have his back. And then he immediately followed up and was like, can we talk? Like, I want to set the story straight.
So you think Denise called him and said, hey, listen, cat's out the bag?
Correct.
Okay. Okay. So what emotions are you feeling about this?
Yeah, I think no matter the situation, like no woman wants to be lied to and cheated on. Also, like infidelity is like huge. Like my parents are divorced because of that. And so like it just like hits home.
Okay. So Carla, what was your take on seeing that?
Okay, I'm gonna be real.
Please
Like-
be.
Like, I totally don't want to take away from, like, I don't want to be insensitive towards, like, what your, like, past has been, but it's very rocky and rough watching you two as a couple. So I understood that he looked elsewhere.
Are you looking outside of your marriage when like you're feeling rejected by Juan?
Yeah, no. Yeah, no, but I think, like, if I was being rejected in such a way and, like, then I don't know how I would handle that. I can't say.
This is my take. An ugly truth is better than a clean lie. So I pray and I hope that he comes to a space where he can not only be truthful with you, but also truthful with himself.
Yeah.
Okay. Good. While the future of Michelle and David's marriage is up in the air, Akechi and MM's has hit the ground. Let's take a look at this clip.
I just wanted to pull you to the side. Just kind of hand you this.
Divorce papers. Okay. You want me to sign this?
Yeah.
Where do I sign this? Because this is only page 1. I don't think that this is the page I signed. This is only page 1. There's nowhere to actually sign. Where's the rest of the pages?
As a formality.
This is not a paper to sign.
Tell me your thoughts.
I can see myself not even wanting to be there. But I came to conclude, to put a period at the end of the sentence, I was done. And to be done with it, I did it. And soon as she blew up, I gotta go. I shouldn't have wasted the gas.
I thought that was so silly for you to, like, show up. That was, like, silly as What it seemed like is you were there to embarrass MM in a group setting, but it backlashed and it ended up turning on you.
I hear what you're saying.
Yeah.
And I mean, it's valid. At the same time, I didn't come to be silly. I came to just conclude something. So it was like.
I mean, I get it, yeah.
And I think the other thing is, and I hope you see this and realize your demeanor, the energy in which you bring with you when you enter into the room.
Like, it's uncomfortable. Like, even like we were sitting at dinner and like you're standing behind and like the whole situation was just, it was icky.
Well, the reason I was not at the dinner table was because, I was allergic to shellfish.
Right,
So
and I don't think we realized that
Yeah,
either. So
I
like,
couldn't
we're
have
like
been at this
always like
space.
waiting to like jump in and be like, divorce.
Yeah, no, it wasn't. And again, it wasn't, I didn't want to make a big deal of anything. So it was like, all right, let me do this over there in the corner. It was like a very embarrassing moment that I could have just stayed home for.
Akechi, this brings us to tonight's do-over segment. If you could go back and serve divorce papers in a different way, how would you do it?
I would send somebody else to do it. I wouldn't have been there in the first damn place.
Okay. Well, this might be the end of the road for and Akechi, but the rest of the spouses are still on this journey. Michelle, you brought up David's text message at the couples retreat, and things got a little tense. Let's watch that back.
I do think there's a lot to pull apart. I think we have always.
Alan, I would just say, chill it, bro.
I don't want to have any more like serious, I'm not like, I support both of you, but I'm just like.
Look, no one divorce papers. Let it die tonight.
You do have to approach this bygones be bygones for now.
We're still talking about us?
No, just in general.
Everybody.
I'm about to pack my bags and get the out of here.
When Madison gets up, it almost felt like she was upset. Like, so where do you think the root of that was?
And that's how I took it. Like the second she got up, it like immediately was like, why did she do that? I sat there even earlier in the day, like I'm sitting like listening to her like talk about her and Alan's problem. I'm like trying to be helpful and like listen. And so it just felt like the second I start talking about what I'm going through, I always got the feeling that she was siding with David. But even I felt like the whole group was at that point. And then like she gets up and I'm just like, it was hurtful. Like, I'm like, why can't I speak my truth?
Could it be she's upset because
I'm talking about her man?
I don't know. Look, I'm gonna sit here and I'm gonna watch it just like everybody else. I can't wait. What do you think, Carla? Do you think there's a world where the text could be for Madison?
Yes.
Okay.
That would have never came to my mind, like, originally. But I was out that night, and Madison ended up saying, like, oh, let's go dancing after, but let's ditch the guys. And I'm like, okay, cool. So we go dancing, and we're there for about an hour, and then all of a sudden, like, David pops up. So we're dancing, we're all having a good time, and then all of a sudden, I'm by myself, and I was like, wait, like, what's going on? Like, where did they go?
How long did they disappear for?
Maybe, like, 5 songs, 4 songs, 5 songs.
Okay.
Something like that.
5 times 5.
That's about 25 minutes.
Finally, I see them, like, come out of the crowd, and I was like, where were you guys? Like, what? And she's like, oh, I lost my phone. But then when she brought it up, then I was like, oh, my God, like, they were in the crowd.
And that was the night that the text message was sent.
The night
that Carla
message
is
was
talking
sent.
about is the text message night.
Oh, okay. Do you say anything to Michelle?
No,
Or to anyone else?
I didn't tell anybody.
Okay.
I didn't see anything with my eyes besides them coming out of the crowd, so I didn't feel like I could say anything.
Understood. Well, what we can say is this. You're innocent until you're proven otherwise. So we're gonna give the benefit of the doubt. Madison's not here, David's not here to answer these questions, but what I know is what happens in the dark always comes to light, and we will see how it all plays out on next week's brand new episode of Married at First Sight. Here's a sneak peek.
Next time.
Isn't this like relaxing?
It is. This is very therapeutic.
Who is most likely to get caught cheating? Ooh.
David, because he was. Was that message for you? I don't think so. It should not have been. Okay. The response should have been like, oh my God, no.
The possibility of that is disgusting.
She knows more about me than my wife, bro.
Her and you. I'm done.
Alan. Bro, hey, Alan. Yo, bro, hey.
I knew it. Okay, we are gonna have a lot to talk about next week. Carla, Kechi, Michelle, thank you so much for joining me tonight. I hope to see all of you again very soon. I'm Keisha Knight Pulliam, and to everyone at home, this has been the Married at First Sight After Party. See you next time.